Hi, everybody. Welcome, a very warm welcome to the Cognify family. My name is Sriram, and I work as a VP Technology for Cognify. I've been associated with Cognify for the last 4 years, and in this video, I will just give you a small brief about myself, about what I do, and why I'm excited and passionate to be part of the Cognify team. A little bit about myself. Uh, I did my schooling from Chennai. I'm basically from Chennai, and I'm currently working off from Chennai, just having returned back from Trivandrum. And my areas of interest really are on software engineering as a discipline, and the tools that are around the software engineering. How do I make the software engineering process much faster for everyone? And that's one of my interests, but the other interest also basically involves about how do I actually build tools in and around artificial intelligence, machine learning. In fact, I just got a certification as a data scientist from IBM. So pretty much, how do we use these tools and techniques for solving new classes of problems? So that's something that is fascinating and interesting to me. On a personal side, my wife and I are soccer parents. Basically, we have a soccer crazy son who's in his 11th grade, and yeah, pretty much we that keeps us on the toe to keep learning about all the soccer teams and championships. And trust me, that's far more challenging than most software projects itself are. And in my spare time, you can actually find me with a book, curled up with a book, or looking after my coin collection, coin and currency collection, which the last couple of years have not been really focused much, but yeah, hope to get it back. Now that's just about myself. So, from my personal background, what do I do at Cognify? I did mention my designation, but that's not that basically covers only a small part. Yanesh and I are really partnered together here to build products and platforms. What does that mean? Essentially, as Yanesh had pointed out, we have a large number of solutions based off on vision processing, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. So that's the core of what we do. But on top of it, what we are trying to build is a kind of a framework which allows us to have multiple building components and blocks. What we are looking at is not just a vision detection, but we're also about how this detection can also help and assist in machine learning. How do I speed up the machine learning process? How do I report to the business what the outcome is? The end goal of any of our projects is essentially that everything is outcome based. What we want to do is, yeah, we used your solution. How has it benefited us? And what other problems can we uncover? What other problems needs to be solved? So essentially, we are in the business of actually helping people resolve to achieve better outcomes. To do that, we need a set of tools, we need a set of processes which allow us to actually integrate very nicely with your processing, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and on top of it, build various components which include rule engine, a report engine, which involves a correlation between various events. We talk about how all of this can actually be delivered with multiple platforms, which is in multiple languages, whether it's Java, C++, Python, you name the language. It could be from either custom built or it could be from someone else who's providing us. So we have multiple models by which we can provide the solution. How do we tie up all these solutions from a technology point of view so that at the end of the day, we can provide A, better outcomes to the customer, and B, how can we on our own end deliver this outcome, this solution faster and in a better way to the customer? So our premise essentially is, yeah, we have multiple tools and technologies. Great. How do we integrate all of them? How do we do that integration faster? How do we do that better? and how do we do it in a way that actually makes sense to the customer. And that's exactly what Yanish and I currently are focused on when we talk about the product and the platform part. And that's what I am also working with to get that. Today, in this journey of about 2 years, we have come a long way. We have a lot of expertise, and we aim to build on all these expertise back here, and to make that much faster in the forthcoming quarter or next quarter. That's what we are trying to do, is to deliver that much faster than what we have done so far. And we have got this expertise, and we are now in the implementation phase, how we are going to back over here. Now this is challenging. Why is this challenging? One, we are talking of multiple technologies, we are talking of multiple models. Should I build, should I outsource, should I just purchase it? And the answer is not simple. So sometimes you may say it makes more sense to just build it ourselves. Sometimes it makes sense to say, okay, you know what, guys, we have some outside expertise, let's bring that in. And third way, what we are saying is, it probably there's an already existing component. Either it's an open source or it could be paid. Which one of these are the best way for us to solve the problem? So one area that we look at is from the technology side, where we say, how do I evaluate this technology? Which is the best one to do it? And how can I deliver on this technology faster? So that's challenging by itself. And to do that, you have to be aware of all the technologies. It's not something like you just say, oh, yeah, here is Java, this is C++. Sometimes a tool may be available in maybe Ruby, which does that better than a Java or a C# program. So one of the things that we have learned, and that is something very important that Cogniphi has done over here, and that's a very important good culture, is that be focused on the outcome. What is it that you want? You want the best for your customer. How is it done? Don't come in back with the preconceived notions. So in other words, this is a great place for you to unlearn and learn new things. And this is amazing. So in the last couple of years, or even in the last 4 years that I've been associated with Cognify, you'll find that this culture of learning and innovation is something that amazing. I've been here in the industry for about 20 plus years, and I haven't seen this kind of a culture, this kind of culture of innovation and learning anywhere. Trust me. And I'm not just saying that because I'm currently working back over here. In 23 years that I've been working with, there is always, all organizations are good to that extent, but the degree, and that's what I'm saying, the degree in which this culture is done is something that is amazing. This is amazing. Why? It's not just how did this culture come about? This culture didn't come about right away. It came in because of amazing people. You have a great, and I mean a great technocrat and a great visionary in Rohit. You have great mentors in Yanish, who have just been there. You have fun people to work with, Bindi, Nyaikar. There are so many people whose name I don't. There's so many that it will be, if I were to talk about all of them, this video is going to be running into a couple of hours. So it's the people who build this, and this is an amazing thing. And therefore, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you back to this team, and hope that you also continue with this culture of contribution and participate in this culture of learning and innovation that helps us drive better outcomes for our customers. Thank you, and hope to see you soon. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a note on Slack, and we'll be more than happy to answer your questions. And in the meantime, once again, warm welcome to the Cognify family, and we hope to see you soon in person. Stay safe till that time. Thank you. Bye.